Hey guys, here we are playing oh, I just noticed. I'm being dumb. Oops. Come on, water. Okay, only one. Sorry for last time, guys. I forgot I had the other layout on, which was ready for something else. I forgot. My bad. I have prepared it, just I forgot I had selected. Oops. The bouquet that was nowhere near the body when it was discovered. How do you explain that? I can't. Ah, seriously, Your Honor. Some things you want to explain, the rest you can't. Come on, you have got something something here. You wouldn't let this fly in the courtroom. What makes you think we will accept it? Hey, leave her alone. Sean, I threw the flowers away, okay? You did? So were they one first found the body? Yeah, they're right here. They're on his chest. They were squashed completely flat. Oh, I guess that makes sense, right? Would have gotten crushed along with the president. The pollen will have across his jack front. Which explains the rather neatly. But why remove the bouquet and dispose of it? No reason. It's almost as invasive as his mother. Or she gets to take quite a pair. There's no secret. I know exactly why Sean disposed of the bouquet. Huh? You saw me leaving the house with it, didn't you? Oh, I get it. So you saw the flowers in on the present body. You remembered seeing your mom with them. I felt the need to prevent her from coming under suspicion. No, you got it all wrong. That's his least convenient lie yet. I often decorate our home with lion lilies. I mean, that's why he remembered. When the flowers his mother carried showed on the president's body. And because of that, he covered up the bouquet and kept quiet, having covered the corpse. Heh, well, that ties everything up nicely, doesn't it? A little too nicely for my taste. Why? What's wrong with nice? Guess you've forgotten, huh? Kid also told you also responsible for the head falling in the first place. Yeah, he did, but he's still our only suspect. The finger of suspicion still seems to point to Sean's direction. However, wait. I think I can go for a more likely culprit than the boy. What? Who? The person who was holding Sean captive until only a while ago. That's right, we only rescued him from a warehouse refrigerator until down by the harbor. Refrigerator unit in the depot? Yeah. Luckily it wasn't switched on. The poor guy might have frozen into a popsicle otherwise. He was doing his best to call out for help, which is how we found him. And we're worn off. You know, so he was wide awake and plenty loud. That what you were given to? Yep. He found the bottle on the floor of the unit. Even the same brand. 3Z's. Apparently it's super strong. Well, Angel Lang, surely that suggests that Sean is a victim, not a suspect. Something else was responsible, and I think they have been behind all of this. Oh yeah? And this secret mastermind of yours was here last night too? That I can't say yet. And mostly like you can. It's not like you to be fact, Mr. Prosecutor. Sadly, we don't have anything to tie our mystery kidnapper to the murder of the president. Is there anybody else? Somebody other than Sean would have committed the murder? course. I was right. The kid is still on a subject. Not quite. And think of another. What? Somebody was recently proven was right here on the movie set last night. Chairman Winner. You think he killed President Wang? Why not? We already proven he was present. He was here. And he was a valuable suspect as anybody else, wouldn't you say? Winner? Could he really have? Surely other possibility to consider. 12 years ago he was... Number again. Look, a lot happened, okay? That was all 12 years ago or more. My father and president were being friends, our family being one kept them safe. Like the Lang from 12 years ago? Yep, good to see you. You're finally about to pay for your crimes. But even if it took a while to get you what is coming to you. Jill Lang, what happened 12 years ago? Nothing to do with you. I think it has everything to do with me. It clearly connects this to this case. Yeah, and you can prove that, can you? Go ahead and show me proof that what happened 12 years ago has to do with this. Proof? You can't prove this, the conversation is over. I will collect it to show a link between those events and 12 years ago. Forged letter. Where's that forged letter? There.
Take that!
The letter was sent to Rosie Ringer, the victim of the murder that happened the night before last. We don't know who sent it, but it does say this. Good luck getting your revenge for what happened 12 years ago. What? But... that's not all. Take a closer look at this. It's a report of Bonjour Night written by Warden Lagarde. There was addressed to Chairman Winner. The last part particularly should be interesting to you. 3 of the packages relate to arrest 12 years ago in front of the platter. Something strange is going on, Agent Lang? Mr. Ringer was murdered the night before last, and President Wang not long afterwards. There's a connection between the two murders. There has to be. I believe we can trace the connection to the event 12 years ago in the past, am I right? Am I wrong? These old wounds you are opening here. Insults to my family name. Please, Angel Lang, we need to know. Who on earth was that? Shifu! Huh? What are you all doing here? We came to find you, sir. We heard you were looking into the incident from 12 years ago. Idiots! I'm not your boss anymore. Go back to your duties right now. We can't do that, sir. What? You're disobeying a direct order? Please, sir, I'm begging of you. We all are. We have to reopen an investigation into the SS5 incident. We know you cannot let you go until you have figured out what happened. And we can't either. Well, Angel Lang, it seems your former underlings wants the events of the past explained too. Think it's that easy? Could you solve that case like that? I think we can. Together. Ah, well, alright then. Offer accepted. Yes, Shifu! 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 Nice. Then it's get my turn to step up. Sorry, Kay? You looked into the case from the past, right? I have to have something that will help with that. Oh, you mean Mr. Thief? Yes, it's... if you can give me the details of the incident, I can rustle a simulation for you. Sadly, we don't have the files related to the case. Huh? How come? Those files are restricted. They are top secret. Really? Why? It's me. Somebody must have something to hide. Even I have never seen them. Everything I know were in the newspaper articles from time to time. That's fine. Just tell me what you can. Alright. The SS5 incident happened on a winter day 12 years ago, February 10th, to be precise. Police received a call directly from the kidnapper. I've gotten the president of Shangfang. He was kidnapped. Yeah, SS5 in the official designation of the president kidnapping case. Kidnapper wanted $100 million. $100 million? How much money even is that? And that, you can imagine, it seems... The last person to see the president that night was my father. They were together at the embassy of Shangfang until midnight on the 10th. Nobody knows what happened to the president until he was kidnapped. Our government did everything they could to keep together the money. They just wanted to save him. In the end, they succeeded. The money was handed over and the president came home safely. So the President Wang was head honcho even back then? Wow, go Mr. President! Length of time in the state power isn't even close to the most impressive thing about him. Lang was clearly found President Wang. Assumed the kidnapping was thoroughly investigated. It was, but the investigation was top secret. It was the trial. Oh, so the suspect was arrested? Yeah, none other than our friend TV Lagarde. What? That's why you visited the prison? It is what I put you might call extended leave from Interpol. So I thought I used the time to look into what happened 12 years ago, back. I wanted to see who I was dealing with. He was found not guilty then, wasn't he? Yeah. My father was in charge of the president's security at the time, but held him responsible for kidnapping and stepped him of his duties of presidential bodyguard. He stayed on the force though. He worked the case alone until eventually he found a suspect, Lagarde. He thought she did it. There's no way she was innocent. But they declared her not guilty and the case went cold. Father couldn't take it. He was broken mentally and physically. Finally, he quitted the force altogether. He had a solid grounds to suspect Warden Lagarde. He must have had evidence. He couldn't have charged her otherwise. But I never was able to see the materials from the case. So, I'm sorry. That's all I know. What we do, Miss Edgeworth? This is useful information, but I don't think it's enough for a little thief to recreate the scene. Is there really nothing we can do? Look like you could use a little hand. Who is this now? Francesca! Hey, Mr. Vendor! You finally left things over at the aquarium. We'll see what you kids were up to. Here. What's this? It says SS5 Incident Investigation Report. If you Lagarde mentioned an incident from the 12 years ago, I couldn't help but wonder. I decided to look into it, and this is what I Interpol provided. Nice work for Francesca. Don't get the wrong idea, Miles Edgeworth. You're no longer a prosecutor. I didn't do this for you. I did it so the colleague could solve his father's final case. I owe you, sis. But everything related to the S5 was supposed to be top secret. Yes, okay, applied by the prosecutor in charge of the case as his winner. He was the prosecutor in charge? Him again? Don't worry. Due to the outcome of this morning case, he had been stripped from his authority. An outcome that was no small thanks of his own son. Jeez. So he defeated his father. He made the old case file available to us. It sounds like we owe him. Prosecutor said we wrap things up of the Lagarde trial. He asked me to give you a message. Leave that and Lagarde to me. You focus on the case over there. Yeah, he's even starting to sound like a prosecutor. Indeed he is. Alright! Now we have the case file. I can recreate the scene no problem. Excellent. Let's get started. According to the file, the incident occurred exactly where the plaza is now. We're waiting for it. With me, everyone. April 6th, 3:25 p.m. Big Building Plaza. Alright, Kay. Can you set up little thief in motion? Sure. Looks like there's more than enough here. Work with. Where do you want to start? Good question. Let's see. It seems there was an eyewitness. A freelance journalist by the of Aldon down. But apparently he was killed by the culprit witness by the kidnapping. But this is where he saw it all happen, huh? Here? That's the big building? No, construction of the building was only begun a year ago. For that it has been a piece of abandoned property. Before that... Yeah, now we're getting to the stuff I know. 12 years ago, this place would have been... the Happily Family Home. Look like a word for retired people? No, it was a place for children without parents. An orphanage, in other words. Leslie was kidnapped from an orphanage? Oops. Yeah, this didn't work. From an orphanage? Yeah, and the place was run by Fifi Lacada. I forgot about that last night. Glitch. I can fix that. She called it her happy little home. And this is sadly where I'm going to end it off for today, guys. I wish you all a good day, a good week, and peace, my operators. Have a nice day. Until next time, bye-bye.